Hello everyone, welcome to another CBTV episode. This one is entitled The Importance of Democracy. Democracy is a very important and very crucial political system here in the United States. The beautiful thing about democracy is you can elect your leaders and your legislators, and it's your right whether you vote for them or not. And that's why I love democracy, and that's why I love America.
Democracy has actually been around since the days of the ancient Romans and the ancient Greeks. In fact, the ancient Romans had a Senate, but that all changed when Julius Caesar was assassinated. Ironically, his assassins became more tyrannical than he ever was. But democracy did spread to other parts of Europe, including the British Parliament, and that is what motivated the colonists here in America to have a democratic form of government. They even got the Bill of Rights from the English Bill of Rights. And democracy has been our way of government ever since our independence from England. Also, our legislative branch is bicameral, which is what we got from the English Parliament as well. Bicameral means it is a two-house system. The two houses in our Congress are the U.S. Senate, which is based on equal representation of every state, so 2 senators per state, and the House of Representatives, which is based on the population of that state. In addition to that, having a two-house system strongly reflects democracy, in my opinion. I believe by having a two-house government system, we can elect people for those different positions instead of having one single leader dictating what we can and can't do, and have people debate and vote on the issue.
In my opinion, and this is just my personal opinion, this can be open for interpretation or whatever, but one of the key parts of being in a democracy is probably having the ability to question the people in charge. Many other countries outside of the U.S., not all, but I'm talking in particular many of the Middle Eastern countries, it's not all of them, but it's a good majority of them, if not the majority of them, have very dictatorial forms of government in which people are tortured and imprisoned for speaking out against it. Here in the United States, as well as other places like Canada, the United Kingdom, France, Germany, we have democratic systems of government. And I love having the ability to question the people in charge, because that's one of the, honestly, the good things about being in a democratic government. And you should be allowed to question people in charge, because you don't know what they're doing since you're not in their position. So you have to have the ability to freely question those in charge. And that's why I love the idea of here in the United States, when the framers of the Constitution came up with this, having an amendment, the First Amendment, and I love how this is the First Amendment, that you can speak out freely and express yourself freely as long as it doesn't infringe on the rights of other people. And I'm all for that. I definitely think what they were aiming at is the fact that to be a democratic republic, you need to have some sort of ability to influence public policy, as in people, ordinary people influencing public policy by voting for their legislatures and executives, and also by questioning those in charge who they disagree with politically. That's why I love a democracy. And also voting, like not just people voting, but Congress coming up with ideas and making laws and the president having the right to veto those laws or pass those laws, and Congress having the right to override a veto, is a sign of a limited government with democracy. And I love being in a nation where that's a good thing. So that concludes this CBTV episode. And maybe I'll do another one. It probably won't be immediately after this, but there will be another one shortly. Thank you all for watching. And if you haven't already, please, and I mean please, feel free to check out my blog. Just go to this address you see down here in the screen, birkinsblog.wordpress.com.